Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. The sale this year runs from September 1st through the 21st. I'm pretty sure this is our second round this year. We had one in the spring and now this is going to be one for the fall, which I'm so ready for. It definitely still feels like dead of the summer here in Texas, but hey, soon enough. Just a few details just in case you have never shopped this sale before. Every day from the 1st through the 21st, there's going to be a daily beauty steal. So products that are up to 50% off. Typically there's like typically there are 3 to 4 different products on sale each day. And through the entirety of the sale, there are products that are marketed as hot buy. So those items are 30% off. Also, if you guys didn't know, if you're not wanting to pay shipping and you aren't spending the, like $50 to get free shipping, Ulta now does free pickup in store. So that's definitely the way to do it. I'm not quite sure of how all Ultas run. I had called my local one just to see, and they say whenever you do pick up in store, they will hold your items for a week. If you don't pick it up within that week time frame, then the item just gets restocked and you don't get charged until you pick up your item. But if there's something that I don't go through and you think that I'm missing out because it's just like a game changer in your makeup routine, definitely let me know down below. Starting off with September 1st, we have a lot of, skincare dealing with the eyes going on. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with my skincare, so none of the skincare items were really speaking to me, so I probably won't be talking much about them. But I did want to give a alternative option for day one. The Benefit Professional is regularly $32 to $54 depending on which size you get. Benefit Professional has been around forever now. Everyone and their mother has probably used it at least once. Since then, I just feel like the whole blurring formula primer has been all over with all brands, whether it's high-end or drugstore, to where I just don't think this is really worth it unless it's a product that is a staple in your collection. I think you can get something just as good at the drugstore for even cheaper than $16. One of my current favorite blurring products has been, in fact, from Ulta. I picked this up last week. It's still in the packaging because I need to do a haul on it, but I know I'm definitely late on this. This e.l.f. Oh my God, that scared me. Landon yawning, really, so traumatic. Poreless Putty Primer Universal Shear. I've been using this for a while now and I really do like it. I prefer this over the Professional one just because something about the Benefit formula, I find that it just stays on top of your skin like this weird layer to where sure it blurs, but I feel like my makeup kind of slips and slides around it. So like I said, I just think the blurring technology has been reformulated and remastered over and over since. So I just don't think that one's really worth it. All right, moving on to day 2, there are 2 different products that I would highly recommend in here. First up is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is regularly $30. It's going to be on sale for 50% off, so $15. I have gone through countless jars of this product, but since then I've kind of started going more towards oil now instead of balms. I still like balms. I still have a ton in my collection. If I didn't have any backups, I probably would pick this up. Just like with any other balm or oil, you go in with dry hands and a dry face, it just melts everything right off, and then you follow it up with your regular cleanser. That way there's no need for makeup wipes or any other like individual eye makeup remover. That just takes everything off. So that I would definitely recommend. It's a great deal. Next up are the OFRA Highlighters. They're now way more chic looking. Mine are like the old ones, so they're not in cute packaging. They now come in very like chic white compacts, but these highlighters are blinding highlighters. But what I really like about them is you can start off really soft and sheer. In fact, I have some on today, or you could go in and build it up to have just that streak of metallic that is a blinding. It's such a beautiful highlighter. 3 that I recommend are Blissful, Rodeo Drive, and then the one that I really wanted to talk about was Beverly Hills, but it's currently shuttered on my floor. I'm gonna clean it after I finish filming this. But if you're someone who's very indecisive about what tone of highlighter you like, whether it's like champagne, gold, pink, pearl, you're just one of those lucky people where all those tones look great on your skin tone, Beverly Hills is a way to go just because it's more of like a color wheel, so you have a little bit of everything in there. But these are great highlighters. Moving on to day 4, select K-beauty products are going to be 50% off. If you've been staying up to date with my channel, I've been doing a lot of K-beauty hauls. There is one product in here that I am very interested in, and it's from the brand Touch in Sol. Now, maybe like 2 years ago, the Touch in Sol Metallist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow duos were all the rage, and then they just like every other makeup product, they kind of just disappeared into the back of everyone's makeup drawers. I still personally love these. It doesn't specifically say how much of the brand, it just says select brands. So I'm not sure if the whole Touch in Sol brand is going to be 50% off or not. But if you're someone who loves a very high shine metallic statement lid, I would highly recommend picking these up if you have never tried them before. On one side, you have a liquid cream shadow that you use as your base, and then you go in with your topper while this is still tacky. You have kind of like a flaky, loose glitter pigment in here. I love these so much. I think I have about 5 of them in my collection. But a product that I'm really interested in trying from the line, it's the Metallist Trios. It's like 3 little liquid glitter toppers that come in one little bundle. So if those end up being 50% off, I will definitely be picking one up for myself. Then the other product on this day that I'm really excited about are the Bare Minerals concealers. If you are someone with dry under eyes, the BarePro Concealer or the Bare Skin Concealer, I don't have any in my collection right now, but I'd say maybe like last year or the year before, I went through several of those tubes. I had like restocked during the Sephora VIB sale. Since then, I have finished them up completely. It's a very hydrating under eye concealer. Well, it's not specifically under eyes, but I really liked it for my under eyes. It's hydrating, but it still gives you a really nice medium coverage. So if you do have very dry under eyes, that would be a great formula to try out. The other one though, and probably the one that I prefer more out of the two, is the BarePro Stick Concealer. Now, I know many of us with dry skin tend to shy away from stick foundations or stick concealers just because they tend to feel very dry, heavy, kind of like sticky. This though does not at all. The second it meets contact with your skin, it just, I have like a case of the dropsies today. It just melts down. It's so hydrating. It covers your blemishes. It covers up any like under eye darkness. The 6th, this is a day that I'm very interested in only because the Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome is gonna be on sale, but the picture only shows the original formula. If that's the case, it's not going to benefit me at all because I only wear waterproof mascaras. I've stated this in the past and I still feel the same. Drugstore mascaras perform just as well as high-end ones, but there's something about that Monsieur Big waterproof formula that gives me like the fluffiest, biggest lashes. So if the waterproof version ends up being on sale, I will definitely be scooping that up. If you have very straight and stubborn lashes and you haven't tried that one yet, that's one that I would highly recommend. September 7th is probably going to be a big day for a lot of people just because I know the ABH brow definer is a staple for many people. That's going to be on sale for $11.50. I personally prefer the Brow Wiz more than that, but even more than the Brow Wiz, I prefer the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. That's also going to be on sale, so I don't really have any interest in the brow definer. I don't really like that kind of like diamond triangular shape, so that's not interesting to me, but I still wanted to note it because I know a lot of people do like that one. And then moving on to Sunday, September 8th, all of the Too Faced Natural Face and Eye Palettes are going to be on sale for 50% off. The quality of the shadows is great. This is just the neutral eyeshadow palette. I think the name is definitely correct. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. If you're just someone who likes very simple, clean, neutral makeup, this would be a great option for you. You have a couple shimmers in here as well as matte, so you could really go in and create any sort of everyday look. You could use Silk Teddy as a face highlighter as well. But the strong point in this sale for me is definitely the natural face palette. I love this palette so much. You get 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and then 2 bronzers. They're definitely more neutral shades. The one that I use the least is definitely Pink Wink, but that's just because I don't really like very pink tone blushes. I like more of these natural mauve type of tones. You have a shimmery bronzer, a matte bronzer. You have 2 highlighters. I definitely prefer Satin Sheets, but Starlight is just as beautiful. I really enjoy this palette. I think it's perfect for traveling because, like I said, you got your bronzer, your blush, your highlighter. You have a really nice full-size mirror. It's kind of bulkier packaging, but it's so pretty. And then moving on to the next day, September 9th, we have some skincare products. One that really looks interesting to me is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. I did a glass skin makeup tutorial a couple of months ago, but I've never heard anything about this product. It has 491 reviews, 4.5 stars. I'll have to read more about it later, but that looks like something interesting, and I'm pretty sure Peach and Lily is a K-beauty brand. Also, the Benefit Hoola Matte Bronzing Powder. I love Hoola. I know a lot of people love Hoola, so that would be a great time to stock up for 50% off. Next day, I have two different products that I would recommend. First up, the Too Faced Tutti Frutti palettes are going to be on sale, both in Sparkling Pineapple and then Razzle Dazzle Berry, which this is the one that I have on my eyes right now. If I could only pick one, I definitely would go with this one, especially for fall. There's some beautiful rich plums and berries in here. This metallic shade goes on almost like a cream. It is so silky and buttery. That's the majority of what's on my lid right now. It's such a beautiful like champagne pink. Then the other product that I wanted to recommend, I actually only have a mini of, and I may have to go in and buy a full size because this color is so beautiful. This is one of the Buxom Va Va Plump lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. Shiny liquid lipstick. So the shade that I have is Talk Dirty to Me. This is such a comfortable formula, just like the original Buxom lip polishes. You still get that really nice, subtle minty tingle, and this is just such a beautiful, rich rose. Oh, I love this one so much. There's actually another Buxom lip product that's on sale later during the week that I like to use this as like a combo lip topper with, which I will be sharing shortly. And then the following day is the other Buxom lip product that I wanted to mention. This is one of the Plumpline lip liners, and I have mine in the shade Undercover. This guy lives in my purse. I use it as a lip liner, a lip filler, a lip just all over color. So you have a lip crayon on one end and then a brush on the other. It is annoying because you have to sharpen it, but I feel like whenever you do sharpen it, a little bit goes a long way. So it's not something that I'm having to sharpen like every other day, but this is just a beautiful warm nude. Both of these worn together or separately are absolutely beautiful. These are going to be on sale for $9. I do want to go in and swatch some of the other shades because it's such a comfortable formula. I would say it's just like a matte finish, but without like a creamy matte. Not so creamy that it feathers, but not so matte that it's dry either. It's just a very comfortable formula. This color though, oh, it's so good. Friday, September 13th, if you are someone who uses the Clarisonic, brush heads are going to be 50% off. That's always a great time to stock up. But another favorite that's going to be on sale are the Amazonian clay blushes. I have, I don't know if you can really even see it, an apothecary jar back there full of the Tarte blushes. I do use them. I've gotten that as a question before, like, do you use those just for decoration or do you actually use them? No, I dig in there and use them all the time. Seduce is one of my favorites. Expose is also another favorite. If you have like long work hours, you don't have time to touch up makeup, but you love blush, you can't go wrong with these Amazonian clay blushes. They last on your face all day long, and there's so many different shades to pick from. So I'd highly recommend picking up one of these. On Sunday, September 15th, the Tartelette in Bloom clay palettes are going to be on sale. I'm not crazy about those. When it first came out, I liked it, but it's just kind of whatever to me. It's a good neutral palette if you're looking for more neutral palettes. Kind of like the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. It's good if you don't have a very like wide selection of eyeshadows or neutrals, then sure, it's a good deal. But if you already have a ton of eyeshadow palettes, I just don't think it's really anything that special. But the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer and Setting Spray are going to be on sale. I love this so much. It's such a great hydrating, lightweight primer. Whether you have dry skin or oily skin, it works for you. It's very moisturizing. There's coconut water in it, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers. It's silicone free, so you're not getting any like blurring or smoothing, more of just like juicy, plumping, hydrating goodness. I've been talking about this, the moisturizer, and then the hyaluronic acid for weeks now. I love that stuff. Skipping over a couple of days, moving on to Wednesday, September 18th, there's going to be select Discovery brands on sale, and one of them is VDL. I have talked about this VDL Lumilayer Primer for years now. Like, I've been using this, I want to say 5 or 6 years. Glowy and brightening and just hydrating and plumping all at the same time. It has this amazing gel serum type of quality to it. It's harder to explain. It's just something that you really have to go in and swatch. So since I've started using this, they've definitely extended the range to different type of primers, but Lumilayer will forever be my favorite. It just gives your skin this beautiful pearlescent highlight type of glow. Even on days where I don't go in and wear makeup, I still like to apply some of this just to give my skin that like volumized, that sounds weird, but you know, on days if you go in with like really good rich serums and hyaluronic acids, your cheeks just feel like bouncy and plump, but in a good way. This gives your skin that appearance. I absolutely love it. If I could only wear one primer for the rest of my life, I wouldn't hesitate. I would just go with the VDL Lumilayer. It's such a beautiful primer. I know they have foundations and lip products now. I haven't tried any of the foundations yet. I need to, because if the formula is anything like the primer, I know I would love it right away. And then I mentioned this earlier, the Benefit Precisely My Brow Eyebrow Pencil. It's just a micro eyebrow pencil with a spoolie on the other end. I think this and I think the Anastasia pencil was $11.50. This is $12. That's all personal preference though. I prefer this format over the triangular tip of the brow definer. So this would be my choice. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Let me know which products you plan on picking up, if any, from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. As always, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If you haven't already, I would love if you subscribed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.